Here we are. The Delaware River bike trail is right there. This is the Frankfurt boat launch. And happy Labor Day weekend. It's right? Is it Labor Day weekend? I guess it is. People were saying it down the shore, so I'm saying happy Labor Day weekend. It's pretty much it. It means if you have a real job, you should have off on Monday. Me, I'm addicted to making YouTube videos. No days off, cuz. Hashtag I'll sleep when I'm dead. Speaking of dead, make sure you check out my new t-shirt. We're dead, we're all dead. We're going for a bike ride. And make sure, whenever you see me ride this bike, you think of the Mayfair Business Improvement District, which is one of the many stops on our trip today. We're going to celebrate the greatest people in the world, the fan, the Philadelphia sports fan, as we get a trophy at the intersection of Frankford and Cottman. If you see that yellow truck, that Penske truck, it's not parked. It's on I-95 going south at rush hour. And that's about the going rate from Cottman Ave to about Allegheny Ave. Here's the entrance to 95 North. You can see the truck going by. That might be 15 miles per hour. Yeah, back there, that's I-95 South. 5 p.m., cuz. Reminds me of that. Whenever I sit in traffic, I always think about that REM video, Everybody Hurts. I have this mural back here of the old 56. I remember that red, white, and blue trolley. Used to hop on the 15 that looked like that. And yeah, Septa's doing more budget cuts Monday. More cuts to regional rail. And more cuts. I think that's it. I think there's just more regional rails. They call it phase 2 of the doomsday. I like that there's levels. My daughter takes Septa home from school, and she has complained every day so far that one day the bus was so crowded that they just skipped her bus stop, which is something I saw that they announced that they're going to do. And that really blows, because the buses are only running every 30 minutes. They are land of the trampoline, Northeast Philadelphia. The buses used to run every 15 minutes. Or sometimes running now like every half hour, every 45 minutes. She has to take 2 buses to get home. And she's just walking to the second bus stop, which is fine until it gets crappy out. Then that sucks. You don't want to do that in the rain. Is it a bus? Hi. Oh, I know you guys. Is it a bus? Is it a trolley? It's a bus trolley. Oh, there it is. It's a statue. They have it underneath the car. It should be wrapping up soon, but they have these statues all up and down Frankfurt Ave. Stuart Johnson, he has a museum, right? Man, I feel like it's right outside of Trenton, and it's like real large, lifelike sculpture. Some of them are lifelike. Going down Frankfurt Ave. Just going to kill. Look at this. See, look how often the 66 run. Is it a bus? Is it a trolley? My friend said it's a bus trolley. That is the second one of those within 3 minutes. Whenever I do a video down here, I often think, wow, the 66 runs way too often. Yeah, Labor Day weekend. Oh boy, is this guy closing up the pool? Got the tarp on the pool. Mid-70s right now, cuz. Feels like autumn. Not happy about it. Now that they got the Halloween crap out. Some stores already got Christmas crap out. Back to school stuff, they put that stuff back out in May. So I saw Adam the Woo and Tampa J. They've already made 35 Halloween videos. Here it comes, the 20 bus. It's a pretty active bus right here on the boulevard. You got a few people waiting here at this intersection. Used to be a bus. It's called the D bus, the direct bus. It would go up and down the boulevard. It would only make 5 stops. Ugh. There, that's the direct bus. Doesn't exist right now. Or maybe, yeah, I think that one definitely got cut. They also cut the buses that run after the Phillies games. Usually they have a few trains running, a few extra trains running down in the South Philly end, just to get people home quicker, to stop a large gathering on the platform. They try to get the trains going pretty frequently after a game. And they're just going to have ordinary Septa service. And on Sunday, that means the service blows. So come football season, it's going to be a nightmare. And the Eagles got a game against those stinking Cowboys this Thursday. The Roosevelt Mall. Earlier this year, there was a plane crash right where the Raising Cane's is. And the plane had a child from Mexico. And she came to Philadelphia to go to our children's hospital, and she had some treatment or some type of operation. And after everything was done, they got on a plane at the Northeast Airport. That's like 4 miles from here. And the plane crashed right here next to the Raising Cane's. They got chicken fingers. But you couldn't even tell there was a plane crash. Right where there's, you see where the stop asphalt is and this new pavement? Right here is where the plane crashed. If you look across the street, that building still has boarded up windows. I don't think anything's been demolished on Cottman Ave because of the fire. Retail, there's a lot of retail malls around this area. You got the Franklin Mills Mall, then the Chamonix Mall. Even the mall in Center City, the Fashion District, they're not doing well. But the retail space in this area at the Roosevelt Mall, it's really doing well. Like the mall, the strip mall is plus 30 stores, not many vacancies. I guess maybe the Claire's. Shirt right here at Way Out. It says the OG Philly Captain, established in 1985. Way Out. That's probably one of the longest running stores at this Roosevelt Mall. They used to be a punk rock, heavy metal. Yeah, it was kind of like a what's that? Hot Topic. It was kind of like a Hot Topic before Hot Topic, but cooler than Hot Topic, not as commercial. And now it looks like they just do piercings and they steal my name and throw it on the airbrush t-shirts. Going back on the other side of the boulevard, getting ready to go to the statue revealing ceremony. It's going to be more after that. I'm going to probably ride my bike down to the Frankford Transportation Center. We'll see. Maybe we'll go underneath the L for a little bit. It's been about 10 minutes. And another 20 already drove past me. So maybe they upped the service on the 20 and got rid of the D bus completely. The National Wholesale Liquidator right here at the old Kmart at the Roosevelt Mall. Great City closed. Oh no. I didn't even get a chance to go in there. That didn't last very long. All right. Traffic is closed off. The horns are honking. Chaos and anarchy's. Oh. Frankford and Cottman. We're here at the Mayfair Business Improvement District. There he is, the voice of Bridesburg, John McBride. He's also the voice of Mayfair tonight. How exciting. First statue unveiling?
This would be my first statue unveiling, and I couldn't be happier than to do it at the corner, the intersection of Frankford and Cottman, the urban standard for community celebrations across our nation.
Did you rehearse that?
I wrote it myself.
You wrote it yourself. Okay, is that part of your script tonight?
Part of my
okay,
script.
well, I'm glad you did.
Sneak preview.
I'm very excited. How many pages?
1.
That's the perfect amount. That perfect amount. Good luck, John. This is it. There he is. He's waving. Hello. This is history in the making. Hours away. No, we should have done this on New Year's Eve. And then at midnight, unveiled but it's okay. We could do it today. August 28th, Papa Bear's birthday. We'll remember today. And this statue is of a person, a man holding a child, celebrating victory, which is what Philly fans do. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, it was right here at Frankford and Cottman where all the fans gathered and celebrate. And, we're not going to mention the gunfire. So it's not a picture of a gun, but it's a picture of a guy with a pennant. Very exciting. And look at this, I got a sticker on the bike. We actually have a little keepsake that you can take home with you, saying you were there the day they unveiled the statue. It looks like this. How exciting. Everybody's here gathering to take the picture. There's the state senator. There's Donnie. I think someone there is the artist. What an exciting time to be alive. Here we go. We've got a bunch of cop cars going down here at Frankford Cottman. This is like wow. It's like the 8th cop car that's going down here, and then it turns at the green light up there. Comes more. Cops and fire department officials are showing up to the scene. So the guy said he saw cops kick in the door. Not really sure why, but everything at the scene seemed pretty calm when I got there. There he is. This is the artist of the sculpture, Stephen Lane.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. I know this is the corner where we come in and celebrate the great wins of Eagles and Phillies and Flyers and Sixers. I also wanted to make a piece that would celebrate the families and friends of this neighborhood. After all, I mean, who you get to celebrate with really matters.
I just want to say a little bit about how much I love Mayfair. To me, this is Times Square in Northeast Philadelphia. This is where we celebrate our greatest victories. This is a place that we all have special memories. Our community has been through triumph, and we've been through tragedy. We've had our ups, we've had our downs. But we never stopped fighting, and we never quit. We never quit. I'm also excited, I know it's a little bit of a sidebar, to announce to you that starting on Tuesday, we're going to see some of our service restored on the 88 bus, the 84 bus, and we're going to keep fighting and fighting for our community. Thank you. And I'm so grateful for everyone, all the electeds here, all the local civic leaders who come together to make this community what it is.
With a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's celebrate!
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! There we are. History being made right here in Mayfair. So when you came up with the idea, were you popping a few beers?
Well,
or were you sober?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Just saying, isn't it? One day this was a dumb idea in your head.
Yeah.
Not a dumb idea, great idea. And now here we are. And what are you saying? You said buses are coming back?
Yeah, so the 88, the 84, and a lot of the critical buses for our students are starting to get on Tuesday.
73 in Bridesburg?
I don't know about this.
Get the 70!
This is a great day for Northeast Philadelphia.
Yeah,
this is a symbol of hope. It's a symbol of celebration.
And we can celebrate the 88 bus coming back.
That's right.
Exciting time. Everybody's dancing and singing. Well, actually, nobody's singing and or dancing. A lot of people just standing around watching people take photos. Jen, what an exciting time to be. Oh, she's dancing and singing.
Sing and dance.
Wow.
Here comes Kensington Ave.
Wow.
Kenzie, sing and dance.
Yeah. Looks like a baseball jersey is worn. So I feel like it's a baseball statue. You know what I see happening in the future? When the Eagles are in the playoffs, we slap an Eagle jersey on them. When the Phillies go into the playoffs, the Phillies.
I'm totally picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to get jerseys on them because we're molded together. So I'll let
Velcro. Velcro is a magical thing.
I will let you be the architect.
Yeah.
Of the
Like, can we get some Eagles hats on them? Phillies.
Totally that.
Right. Yeah. This was in the way. There it is. Mayfair, where the fans come to celebrate. And I get in the way of the pitcher. This. It's an ice cream cone where you can buy an ice cream cone. Man, it's very chilly. One of the people I was talking to was Senator Joe Petrosi, something like that. And he's the state rep for the northeast portion of Philadelphia. And he's been getting hit pretty hard on social media because of the Septa funding. He's a Republican based out of here, and he is. Every time I see him, he tells me it's going to end, and it doesn't seem like it's going to end. I heard him telling several people it's close to ending. I don't think he should be saying that because I heard another Republican say it's going to be a few weeks. Maybe his definition of soon to be over and my definition of soon to be over is 2 days. But I heard another Republican say it's going to be a few weeks at least. I heard him talk about that the mayor is going to somehow release some funds to help Septa going. So now Philadelphia is going to cough up a little bit of money for their problem. And we'll see. We'll see how long it is. Yeah. Got 2 cops sitting here at the old 7-Eleven, which is across the street from the old Rite Aid, which is across the street from the Red Robin Diner. Right here is the old, they called it the Dirty Devon back in my day. It's now a church, the Devon Theater. $2 movies and the stickiest floor in the world. They do show movies in here every so often. Ready to go off the Mayfair Business Improvement District, and there's this new restaurant, sort of new. How long have you been around?
About 7 months now.
7 months.
Yeah.
The Drunken Hen. What kind of food do you have?
We do American comfort food. We do a little bit of Mediterranean, a little bit of Latin.
I saw rotisserie chickens, fish tacos, empanadas, making homemade wine.
Homemade wines.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you
so far.
do you serve hen?
We serve chicken.
Chicken. Well, I will probably be back here real soon to try the food. What do you think? If I come here and try one thing, what should I try?
Man, you got to go with the smoked brisket or the Drunken Hen sandwich.
The Drunken Hen sandwich.
Yes.
What do you think?
The Drunken Hen sandwich.
Okay. All right. I'll try it tomorrow. All right. It's great meeting you.
Yeah, you as well.
I'm gonna go ride my bike around Kensington now.
Yeah.
I'll see.
Good luck.
I'll see you guys on the internet. It is 7:55 p.m. and it is dark out. Ugh. No good. Yeah. Underneath the L here on Frankford Ave, there's another old 7-Eleven. You know, a lot of 7-Elevens closed down in Philadelphia over the past few years. The majority of the ones in Center City are gone. There's a few, A lot of the Wawas in Center City, Philadelphia, they closed too. I think Wawa opened 9 new Wawas in the last decade, and I think all of them but one closed. They were trying to invest into Philadelphia, but there was too much shoplifting. And then Macy's in Center City, Philadelphia, they closed down because of security reasons. We have probably the biggest election that will affect Philadelphians is the district attorney. And we have an election coming up with a Democrat running up against a Democrat because the Republicans didn't run anybody. So the guy who ran against our district attorney was, I think his name's Duggan, and he got written in as a candidate in the Republican primary because there was no Republican running, and he got enough votes to be the Republican candidate for the district attorney, and he's running against Larry Krasner, who his lack of punishment when you commit a crime, the way he does that is kind of destroying the city. Uh-oh, we're dead. Hold on, friend, don't kill me. Coming up to the Frankfurt Library. Just got a big renovation. Looks pretty nice. This was closed for a while. Not sure if it's open yet. Oh, I just ran over something. Uh-oh. Coming up to... We're still at Frankfurt Ave. Right when the L turns is when it turns into Kensington Ave. And I just saw 3 cops walking the beat here. I don't think I've ever seen them up this far on Frankfurt Ave. If you go down about 2 or 3 miles in this direction, you'll be in the largest open-air drug market in the world, I think. And you do get the Kensington effect down here. You'll see people nodding out and doing the Kensington meme. But you know what, honestly, you see that in every neighborhood, even the rich ones. And right here, it's a magical place where Frankfurt Ave goes this way, and Kensington Ave becomes Kensington Ave. It's the start of it. Hit the music. The old car dealership, they used to have a bull in the middle of the car dealership, like a big plastic bull, because they delivered no bullshit at that car dealership. Somewhere around here, I think it might be here or a block up, and that was the headquarters to Kitty City toy store back in the day. I think it might be that building right there, which was recently renovated. These are things you'll see on Kensington Ave. They'll have posters for people who are missing. Sometimes, I haven't done this in a while, but a few years ago, people would drop a DM and they'll say, hey, my cousin is down on Frankfurt Ave. Can you send me, and it would send me a picture, and they say, hey, could you look around for my cousin? And I used to do it, and I never found anybody, because nobody looks like their picture. Everybody went, here we are, what's going on, cuz? Ring that, come down here looking for people. They don't look like their pictures, and I never found anybody, and it would make me really depressed, and I feel like I was letting people down when I couldn't find them. Yeah. This dude is just laying in the middle of the street. There's a bunch of people tending to the guy in the middle of the street, trying to wave the cops down. The guy on the ground, he's like breathing, but he's not breathing regularly, and I just want to make sure he I think they're going to take that guy to the hospital. It took him a while to get his breathing regulated. They really, the EMT, those people who work the ambulances, man, what a tough job that has to be in this neighborhood. Guy passed out in the middle of the street with his pants down. His pants were down. And one of the guys were saying, could you imagine doing this to yourself, like wanting to living your life that way, that you, oh, look at this. Very sad. It's sad because it happens here every day. Every day someone ODs on these streets. I'm pretty sure the mayor knows about it. I know the district attorney knows about it. They just don't stop it. It's been happening for years. And every so often they'll make a big arrest. And then you'll see the district attorney. I don't like our district attorney. I don't like many politicians. But he's a jerk-off. He's just a straight jerk-off. All right, getting up to K&A. What the hell am I doing here? I should be at the Phillies game right now. It's good. I always, whenever I see somebody get like, who ODs, I always stick around just to make sure they make it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody not make it when an EMT comes with Narcan. I used to always have a backpack with me that had Narcan in it. I didn't know I was coming here today, so I didn't have any. A week or 2 weeks ago, I was here, and they were filming a Skrilla music video. Now, and they're giving out, looks like they're giving out drinks and water. How you doing?
Padre, en el nombre poderoso de Jesús, gracias, Señor.
Say it. That church shit's kind of loud. There's the K&AL stop. There's the bin. There's the police station that police never use. For a little over a year now, all the businesses between Kensington and Allegheny and Kensington and Clearfield, they have these bike racks in front of them. And what they're for is to prevent people from putting up tents. There was a big homeless community always living on the Ave. And then they did a cleanup. They clean it up all the time. Now, there's still people down on the Ave, but you can't really set up tents. You got about, across the street you have 2, 4, 6. You got like 8 cops just patrolling the street on foot. This was the old Rainbow Shop that closed recently, and this building here, there was always shit happening with people camped out and smoking, and it smelled so pissy right here. Another prayer station right here across the street. There's a corner store. It's called Hope House. Looks like that's a place people can go in and hang out. Oh man, there's a lot of people next to the Hope House. There was a law that all the convenience stores in this area had to close at a certain time, and I'm not sure if that law, I think that law might still be in effect. Oh, they knocked down the garage that was here. There was a big garage. There was a garage fire a few months ago. And then for a long time, people were living in this parking lot. And this parking lot's right in front of the grade school here. People were living in this parking lot, so they put this fence around it. So now everybody's on that back street. I think that's Roof Street. Here we are. Going past Conwell, Minnesota. This is where I went to grade school. I've been making content in Kensington for, I don't know. I didn't do it right from the beginning. I didn't know people cared about the neighborhood of Kensington. So I would make videos in the beginning about growing up in Kensington. And then, but I've been making content. And for a while, there was a while I was really into it because I thought, you gotta, this is the most ridiculous thought I've ever had. I thought my videos were going to make a change. I thought people would, like the politicians would see people openly using drugs on the street and it would stop. Like they'd be like, oh my God, you got to stop this. And then one day I realized, oh, they don't care. The politicians don't care about the kids who live in this neighborhood. The politicians don't care about anybody in this area. Yeah, anyway, so I remember when I was make content in Kensington regularly, all you would have to do is spend 5 minutes on that avenue and you would see something pretty insane. For example, today I was in the neighborhood for 3 seconds and I saw a guy that passed out in the middle of the street in his underwear. Luckily, you know, we saved him. And it's a lot of mental illness too down here. And I don't know if you ever tried to see a psychiatrist or a therapist. It's a lot of work. You got to jump through a lot of hurdles. There's a lot of waiting. You got to find someone to take your insurance, and you got to jump through hoops. And the people down here on Kensington Ave, they're not exactly in the best shape to jump through hoops. But you can't force sobriety on people either. I know some people want to like just lock up everybody and then, but that's not going to get them sober. I don't know. I don't know what the answer for Kensington is. Yeah, I guess I have an update on Skrilla. He's out of jail. He's been out for, I don't know. Mrs. Captain saw him in Target the other day. He was in Target, I think about a week ago. So that's my update on the Skrilla case. And then I guess we'll wrap it up here at the store I no longer shop at, the Castor Avenue Target. I used to be such a loyal soldier to this Target. I would pay $5 more for items because Target was the best. They would always give you free bags. They always had plenty of cashiers, and if there weren't enough cashiers, they had the self-service aisles, and never a line, and good sales, and the store was organized and neat. And then one day all that stopped. I think one day I'll tell you what happened. The general manager of this store left. The guy who was running the store during COVID, I saw him at his other store. He was running another store in Northeast Philadelphia. And I saw him, and I ran up to him, and I said, I miss you so. I miss you oh so much. And he looked at me and said, who the hell are you? Kind of a different type of thing today. We went to Mayfair. We saw the statue. We saw the police. We went to the Roosevelt Mall. And then we went down Kensington Ave today. And tomorrow, I will be at the Phillies game. And I will be saying hello to my good friend Eddie Perez. So make sure you hit subscribe. I have merchandise. I do cameos. And I have a Patreon. I can't end this video without tipping the cap to Kyle Schwarber, who hit 4 home runs yesterday and had 9 RBIs. I can't wait to talk to Eddie Perez about that. in the next video.